Hey guys, Charlie Wasson here, realtor with the Lofty Hilger Group, serving Boerne, Fair Oaks Ranch, in the greater San Antonio metro. I'm so excited to share an article with you that I think shows that the housing market is still strong. And I'm going to show you some local numbers to prove this as well in just a moment. An article came out that I wanted to point out. It's called Why Today's Housing Market Proves the Market Isn't Headed for a Crash. Do you remember what you learned in Economics 101? That it's all about supply and demand, and where those two lines touch, that's where the deal's going to get made. Well, there's still more proof that there's just not enough homes out there for the number of buyers. I would be an idiot to tell you that the buying enthusiasm has chilled a little bit with the rising interest rates, but still, hear me out and use this information to spread to others who are telling people like you, perhaps, don't do it, don't buy a house, don't do it, don't sell your house, wait for it, wait for it. The only thing I know in about, what have I been in real estate? Over 15 years is the best time to buy or sell was probably yesterday. It's always been that case. Anyway, let me show you this. There's three ways that we get more homes to the market. We're talking about inventory. We've got current homeowners putting their homes up for sale. We've got newly built homes coming to the market, and distressed properties like short sales or foreclosures. Those are the three pillars that pump homes into the market. And for the market to crash, you'd have to make a case for an oversupply of inventory headed to the market, and the numbers just aren't supporting that. So let's go through them one by one. Current homeowners putting their homes up for sale. Now check this out. Here's some cool news for you buyers out there, because as of August 19th, if you look at the week of August 19th, 2022 versus a year ago, we have 27.8% more inventory on the market than we did a year ago. That sounds cool, right? Oh, all that inventory is going to push prices down? Well, look at this. When we compare what happened the week of August 19th this year to the week of August 19th, 2020, you'll see that even after the pandemic, we have less homes on the market than we did. And if you go compare this week to the same week in 2019, we have 42.6% fewer homes on the market. So yeah, compared to where we've been over this crazy market in the last year, things are looking better. But if you still go back and start putting a historical spotlight on things, you're going to realize we just don't have enough homes hitting the market. That second pillar of inventory come to the market from newly built home sales. Talking about KB Home, we're talking about Ryland, we're talking about Lennar. I guess Ryland is Lennar now, but anyway, when you look at this, these builders, they've seen what's coming and they have started to shift. A lot of them are downshifting. They're starting to build homes a little slower. They're starting fewer homes. They're offering more incentives. So if you have been thinking about a new home, this might be the time for us to go into the model home together and say, hey, we hear there might be a deal to be found. Some of them also buying down interest rates. If that's a concern of yours, let me know in the comments. We can put a plan together to perhaps get some of your closing costs paid and maybe even use the builder's money to buy down your rate. Got some great strategies I'd love to show you there. And then we talked about the third pillar, distressed properties, foreclosures, and short sales. If you look at this, you'll see that over time, we've just had fewer and fewer of these homes come to the market. Now, granted, there was that moratorium on evictions and foreclosures during COVID that we've come out of. But the fact of the matter is, with that meteoric rise that we had to home prices and home values, a lot of people who may have even gotten behind on their payments because of an unemployment issue or something during the pandemic, they've got so much cash in that home, they might be able to refinance and keep that home. And I certainly never wish anybody to lose their house. So when I see these low foreclosure numbers, to me, it's a great thing, because nothing makes me more sad than thinking of a family getting kicked out of their house. So I've shown you all these numbers. Now I want to tie it back to something locally here, just to show you what's happened in the two Boerne, Texas zip codes, 78015 and 006 here in the last 30 days. I'm looking at just the last 30 days of data. We've had 83 homes close. And what I think is really interesting is right here, your average list price to sales price, 98.96%, and the median list price to sales price at 100%. So if you're looking for a place where you can see that the property values are holding steady and showing strength, that place so far has been Boerne, Texas. Would you like to learn more about that? If you've got any questions about anything I've asked, if you want to refute anything that I've said, I'd love to hear from you. Might be a great topic for another video. Just put them down in the comments. I'd also ask that you subscribe to this link because I want to be tracking these 30-day numbers throughout this year and see if the numbers in the Boerne and surrounding area continue to hold up. Okay, Charlie Wasson, thanks so much for joining us and look forward to another broadcast real soon. Like and subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are. Thanks.